I started by exporting some more models I use later in the project to spice up the hallways a little bit. Even though the plan at first was to make the chase take place in the office's Vaporture, I decided that the factory would be more fitting because of the vacuum tubes running throughout the ceiling and just the overall aesthetic. Now we have all of these. I keep forgetting to import them at 1.5 times the scale, so I'm gonna re-import them real quick so I don't have to deal with that later. Okay, there we go. And now this is also the correct scale. How big are these things? Genuinely curious. They're pretty decently sized. It's kind of cool. I like it. Also, let me figure out how big all those wall panels and like the offices are. I looked up some reference to determine how big the wall pieces needed to be to fit with the props nicely. I used an observation window as reference and proceeded to make a custom cube in the modeling mode and perfectly align it with the window so it would be a perfect square that I could use to build up the rest of the hallway. Okay, so this is our now permanent wall. I spent the next 40 minutes on placing all the pieces so I could get rid of the ugly white placeholder blocks. The reason this took 40 minutes is because Unreal snapping is really weird, so I had to fiddle with it a lot, and it didn't always work as efficiently as I hoped. But in the end, everything was in place, and this was the result. So yeah, I basically did the entire hallway, and I replaced all the white placeholder walls with the factory walls, because I feel like the factory aesthetic that Portal 2 is going on fits a bit different. Also with these kinds of doors. So yeah, we're gonna fix those tubes in terms of alignment in a second. I think to switch it up a little bit, I placed this window in here because I want to make some test chamber presets. So let's make a new map and let's start working on some quick, not too complex, but some simple test chambers. Let's just say that this series is gonna take a rather interesting turn of events. I started working on the test chamber, and even though the plan originally was to make like 3, I only ended up making 1 because I would only end up using 1, and it was pretty time consuming. So let's see how that looks. That kind of works. I know that usually in the factory it's not immediately connected to a test chamber, but you know, does it look cool? I think so. I like how this looks. Let me quickly fix up these pipes, and then we can start working on some finer details.
A few inches later.
So let me quickly show you guys what I have so far. I'm sorry for the atrocious frame rate. So this room is still the same. The main hallway is currently looking like this, so very nice. There's gonna be a generator over here. We have the door over here. There's a little test chamber in here. Then here is another door, another room for like a generator or a bit of debris, something. Pipe cuts off this hallway, and then over here we're gonna go. By the way, at the end of the video, there's gonna be a big announcement. It will also be in the next video. So if you've seen this one, you're gonna hear the same thing I'm gonna say at the end of this video in the next one. It's important, and I think you guys are gonna like it quite a bit. And I also need you guys' help, so definitely keep watching to find out what's going on. Also, let me quickly see what this looks like with the lights off. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, baby, this is sick. I like this. I continued by exporting some cables, boxes, and small lights from Blender, and started placing them around the hallway. After doing that, this is what I ended up with. Hey guys, Boinks from the future. I'm here to announce something that you guys are probably really gonna like. The project in the video you're currently watching is now finished because I didn't really enjoy making it and found it quite boring to work on. So the next project is gonna be a big one. The next project on this channel is going to be my first Poppy Playtime fan game. Uploads might get a bit less, but I want to put more time and effort into those videos and the actual stuff I built. So I hope you guys are excited for that new series, and I'll be posting updates on my Discord server. Anyway, that's that for me. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.